Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to 10 Minutes Daily Cafe Chat. It is Thursday, January 8th. I am Emily.
And I am Lisa. Good morning. Is it just me, or does the coffee taste better on Thursdays?
It might not be just you. It is Little Friday, after all. The weekend is practically waving at us from around the corner.
I can see it. I can almost touch it. Just one more push.
Speaking of pushing through, we have 3 very energetic stories in our lineup today. We're going to test your nerves and your wallet.
Oh boy. My nerves are okay, but my wallet is still recovering from the holidays. What is on the menu?
First, we're heading to the concrete jungle, New York City, to see if a controversial experiment worked.
The congestion pricing? Oh, I remember. People were angry about that. Did it actually fix the traffic?
We'll find out. Results are in for the first year. Then we're going to leave the traffic jam behind and go drastically faster.
Faster? Like a race car?
Faster. We're looking at the world's tallest, fastest, and longest roller coaster that just opened.
No way. Is it the Falcon one? I saw a video. It looks terrifying.
It is terrifyingly impressive. And finally, after all that excitement, we'll sit down in a dark room with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Excuse me? I'm sitting in a dark room with Leo? Best Thursday ever.
Well, metaphorically. He's asking a serious question about whether we still want to go to the movies.
Oh, so he's not asking me on a date. Okay, slightly disappointed, but still interested.
Before we get into our date with Destiny and Leo, let's do our keyword quiz.
I'm ready. Give me the word.
Today's keyword is appetite. Appetite.
Appetite.
Like, I have a big appetite for pancakes? Usually, yes, but today we're using it in a slightly different context. It's related to our third story. Okay, so maybe not about food. I'll listen for it. Great. Let's start with our first story. New York City's congestion pricing 1 year later. Has the toll been a success?
Okay, refresh my memory. This started last year, right? Strategies to stop cars from entering Manhattan?
Exactly. If you drive into Manhattan below 60th Street during peak hours, you have to pay a toll. It's about $15 for passenger cars.
$15? That's like 2 fancy lattes and a croissant just to drive on a street?
Just to enter the zone. The goal was to reduce gridlock, improve air quality, and raise billions for the MTA, the public transit system.
So it's been a year. Did the traffic disappear? Is Manhattan a paradise now?
Paradise might be a strong word, but the report says traffic volume has dropped by about 15 to 20%.
Whoa, that's actually significant. 20% fewer cars? The streets must feel empty.
Not empty, but flowing better. Average travel speeds have increased. Ambulances and fire trucks can get around faster.
That's good. But what about the people who have to drive, like delivery trucks or people who live there?
That's where the controversy still exists. Small business owners say delivery costs have gone up, and drivers from New Jersey are still suing.
I bet. If I had to pay $15 every day to get to work, I would be furious. That's like $300 a month.
It's a lot, but the city argues that money is going into fixing the subway signals and making stations accessible.
The subway does need help. It's always delayed.
Right. It's a trade-off. You make driving expensive, so people choose the train. It's behavioral economics.
It's forcing people to take the crowded train economics, but I get it. The air must be cleaner, too.
It is. Emissions are down, so purely by the numbers, it's a success. But socially, it's still a mixed bag.
I guess big changes are always painful at first, like when I tried to give up sugar.
Exactly. It hurts, but maybe it's better for the system in the long run.
Well, if I visit New York, I'm walking. Walking is free.
Walking is free and healthy, but if walking isn't enough thrill for you, let's move to our second story. We're going to Six Flags to ride the world's wildest coaster.
The Falcon's Flight. It's in that new entertainment city, right? Qiddiya?
Yes, in Saudi Arabia, this coaster is breaking every record. It's the tallest, the fastest, and the longest.
Give me the numbers, Emily. How fast?
It goes over 250 kilometers per hour.
250? That's like a bullet train feeling. That removes your skin.
Not literally, I hope. And it drops from a cliff. The height difference is nearly 200 meters.
200 meters? That's like a skyscraper. You fall off a skyscraper.
Basically. And the track is 4 kilometers long. The ride lasts about 3 minutes.
3 minutes of screaming? My throat would explode.
Most coasters are done in 60 seconds. This is a journey. They say it simulates the flight of a falcon hunting prey.
I don't want to be the prey. I want to be the falcon. But seriously, who rides this?
Thrill seekers, adrenaline junkies, people who look at danger and say, yes, please.
I used to love coasters, but as I get older, I get more motion sick.
I know what you mean.
The G-force on this thing is intense.
You need a strong stomach.
Imagine eating a chili dog before getting on. Disaster.
Please don't imagine that. But it is amazing engineering. It uses magnetic launch systems to keep accelerating you.
Technology is wild. We use it to go to the moon, and we use it to scare ourselves for fun. It is a form of release, controlled fear. You confront death, survive, and feel alive. Deep. I just scream and buy the embarrassing photo at the end.
That is also a valid way to enjoy it.
So, would you ride it, Emily? The Falcon's flight?
I think I would watch you ride it from the ground with a nice iced tea.
Coward. I would do it once with my eyes closed.
Brave soul. Now, speaking of watching things, let's calm down and head to the cinema. Our final story involves Leonardo DiCaprio.
Finally, Leo time.
What is he saying? Is he making a new movie? He is always making movies, but he gave an interview recently where he expressed concern about the future of cinema.
Is he worried about AI or streaming?
Both, essentially. He asked a specific question. Do people still have the appetite for the theatrical experience?
Aha! Appetite. There's the key word.
You caught it. So in this context, what does appetite mean?
It's not about hunger for food, it's about desire or interest, right? Like, do we crave going to the movies?
Exactly. Consumer appetite or public appetite, a strong desire or demand for something.
That's a good question. Honestly, my appetite for theaters has gone down.
Really? Why is that?
Because it's expensive. Ticket, $20, popcorn, $15, drink, $10. Suddenly I spent $50 just to sit in the dark.
That's Leo's worry. He makes these big, expensive adult dramas, but if people wait to watch them on streaming at home, studios won't fund them anymore.
I get that. Watching Titanic on an iPhone isn't the same.
It certainly isn't. DiCaprio believes in the magic of the shared experience, sitting with strangers, laughing together, gasping together.
I miss that part, but I don't miss the person kicking the back of my seat or the guy texting with full brightness on.
True. The home theater experience has gotten too good. Big 4K TVs, surround sound, pause button for bathroom breaks, and cheap snacks. I can eat my own cookies. But Leo argues that cinema is an art form that requires full immersion, no distractions, just you and the screen.
He's right. When I watch at home, I'm also checking Instagram. I'm not immersed.
So, do you think the appetite is gone forever?
No, I think it just needs to be special. For a huge blockbuster like Avatar or Avengers, the appetite is huge. But for a quiet drama, maybe not.
That seems to be the trend. Event movies survive. Drama moves to streaming.
Leo just needs to make a movie about a giant roller coaster in New York traffic. Everyone would watch that in theaters.
Falcon's Flight versus Traffic Jam, starring Leonardo DiCaprio.
I would pay $50 to see that.
We should pitch that to Hollywood.
Let's write the script right now.
maybe later. So today we looked at the congested streets of NYC, flew through the desert on a coaster, and pondered the future of cinema.
It was a very dynamic Thursday. High speed, low speed, and movie speed.
It was. Now, a question for our listeners. Do you still have an appetite for movie theaters, or do you prefer streaming at home?
And would you ride the Falcon's flight, or are you Team Emily, watching from the ground?
No shame in watching from the ground.
If you enjoyed our chat, please like, subscribe, and ring that bell. We appreciate your appetite for our channel.
Perfectly said. Check the description for the news links.
Have an awesome Thursday, almost Friday, guys.
Hang in there. See you tomorrow.